क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you, live at zero complaint level, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We are only told the principles of nature. Now, how to use those principles in our life is our spiritual practice. Vedanta Dindimah doesn't tell you, do this, do that. This is the truth. If you touch the live wires, you will get a shock and it may lead to your death or the fuse will be off because of you. See? This is the knowledge given to you. And where did you get this knowledge? I did electrical engineering, very good. But Swamiji, what happens, whenever I see a live socket, I don't know what happens. I feel like putting my fingers in that. And I put the fingers and I get shocked. What should I do? Now, to such a person, does he deserve sympathy or he deserves a ridicule? Now, you are becoming electrical engineers after studying Vedanta Dindimah. And yet you complain. That means you have not stepped even one step on the spiritual path. See? Will you like somebody who is all the time Gambhirananda? क्या हो गया? पता नहीं, since I am realized I am having life. No. Therefore, these are the principles given. Verse number 6. Samashti Vyashti Rupa Udvau Padarthau Sarva Sammatau Samashti Ishvaro Vyashtihi Jivo Vedanta Dindimah. There are two things. One is the totality, second is individuality. Totality is the Ishvara, individuality is the Jiva. See? Now this is the knowledge giver. Now apply it in your life. See? Our family is Samashti. We are the component of our family. We are the Jiva. See? Similarly, we are staying here in this camp. Together we are a Samashti. Individually we are the Jiva. If all are here under certain disciplines, when we have to take food, when we should go for the lecture, when we should do whatever, Samashti. So that Samashti will govern the conduct of this camp. But if one individual is wanting some special status, UP. If you want a special status, then you are a jiva. And who is the jiva? Jiva is the one who is constantly seeking attention. We don't want to merge with the totality. We want to be someone extraordinary. Friends, spiritual life is not becoming extraordinary. Remain ordinary. When you are ordinary, you have attained fulfillment in your life. But we are all the time struggling to prove something to somebody. Therefore, samashti ishvaraha. So whatever is happening in our life, more than us, the Ishvara he knows. See? Like when we go to the hospital, it happened many years before. I was having some problem, so I was admitted in the hospital. Another person also in the another bed, two of us in that room. And every day he used to get very good food, quality food. And I was given only barley water and the boiled rice water. So I was fed up. Because I enjoy food. See, those who can enjoy food, they only can realize God. Those who are, are we buffaloes or what? So, the other patient was given very good food. So I used to always look at it. Maybe because I am a Swami, they are giving me cheap food. We think what is convenient to us. We don't think what is right for us. See? And therefore, one day he was fed up of his food. I was fed up of my food. So I told him, I said, don't waste food, Annam brahmeti vijana. He said, I can't eat anymore. I said, okay, then don't waste, I'll eat it. And I ate it, enjoyed. And then it became emergency. The doctor has to come. And they put the tube inside and brought out everything. He became so angry with the doctor, with the patient, these nurses and everybody. Who did it? Then I said, doctor, don't shout, I only did it. He said, why did you? I said, because you are giving me bad food every day and he was given good food. I didn't like that. Then he said, do you know, he has no stomach issue. He has only a fractured leg, therefore he can't move anything, he can eat anything. You have a stomach problem. Your large intestine is highly inflamed. We are suspecting whether there is something more than simply inflammation. And therefore we are giving you simple food. See? You are suffering from Kalina. I was very happy. At least name is good like Lavina. Kalina. And the doctor said, this is not a time for this. It's very serious. Now see, doctor is a samashti. He is a common person for all the patients. And every patient is a veshti, a jiva. But we become smart. Smart people are more miserable than average people. See, you will see depressions. If you take the data worldwide, all the ITs, educated, psychologists, psychiatrists, they are all in depression. Why? They have studied that. I feel pity on these ITs, They don't like to look at a human being, only that monitor. Useless. Live happily, man. Therefore, how do we know we are in tune with the Ishvara? We are in tune with the Ishvara because Bhagwan created this world for a time pass. Whenever we do anything for time pass, there is no gain, there is no loss. Like when we play with the children. See? Cricket we play with the children. Now are we interested in our runs, etc.? No. Till the food is ready to keep them busy. That's it. But the children are interested, I want more runs and all that. Therefore, remember, surrender yourself to the divine will. How? Remember this principle. Everything that happens in our life is for our evolution. Nothing ever happens to destroy us. Even our destruction. Nothing happens wrong. And it is designed by the divine will. Go back to Bhagavad Gita. What is the first chapter? Arjun Vishada Yogo Nam. Now there was no reason for Bhagavan Krishna to create a problem in the mind of Arjun. He went there for fighting the war. He was already prepared, very eager to fight and kill the Kauravas. But that time Bhagavan Krishna played a trick. And what he said, you have to fight the war not with your enemies, but your nears and dears. And who are near and dear? Grandfather and Guru, Maro. The moment it was brought to his notice, immediately he suffered from Arjunitis. Became totally paralyzed. Now, imagine if Bhagavan Krishna has taken the chariot in front of this Duryodhan, Dushyasan, will Arjuna ask any question? Therefore, any bad event that happens in our life, pause, and you will get a message. Our life is not to be led by a dog. Our life is meant to be led by the God. See, friends. Then every event of our life becomes our guru if we start learning from that. And therefore, how do we practice this thing? Our Mahamantra tells, Jo thari rahe so mari rahe. Oh Lord, thy will be done, thy will be done, thy will be done. Don't react. Accept cheerfully or accept miserably. Choice is yours. See, friends, therefore, this is the principle. Veshti Samashti, Jiva and Ishvara. Don't fight with the Ishvara. Then surrender. See, friends, there was a salt doll became very angry for whatever reason. Actually, those who become angry, they are good for nothing. See? So she became angry and went to the ocean to fight with the ocean and jumped into the ocean, never came out. See, therefore, learn. Every event of our life is God designed. It is, you got thing, what you call that, designer's piece. Only of its kind, one piece in the whole world, designer's piece. Your miseries are designer's piece. See? And once you take that stand in life, your reaction with the life will be different. And what it will be? It will be no more a reaction. It will be only action. Iti Vedanta Dindimah. Now this is the principle. You follow in your life, suffer or enjoy, choice is yours. Next, Jnanam Karma Padartha Udvau Vastu Kartratma Tantra Ko Jnanan Moksho Na Karmabhyaha Iti Vedanta Dindimaha. There are two words. One is knowledge, jnanam. Second is karma, the doership activity. Do pradartho. And what are they? Jnanam is vastu tantra. Vastu tantra means what? This is a phone. I have no choice but to accept this is a phone. Vastu tantra. So knowledge depends on the object of knowledge. And karma depends on the doer. I will do this way, I will do that way, I will not do, I will do whatever I like. So karma is the I-oriented and the knowledge is the topic-oriented. So what is the topic in our Vedanta Shastra? Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. See? Topic is Paramatma. So, Vastu Tantra. And therefore, you can change your activities. See? You are supposed to observe Ekadashi, but tomorrow is Ekadashi and I am feeling very hungry. What is to be done? So, the Dashmi we eat a lot so that tomorrow I can manage. And then tomorrow Ekadashi we prepare Sabudana Khichadi and everything like that, so that I can manage. And then Dwadashi comes naturally. 2 days I was hungry, eat. See, Karma Tantra depends on how you act. Do this way, that way, or don't do. You have got a choice. But when knowledge comes, you have no choice. Red is red, white is white. You have no choice. In the same manner, when you follow the path of knowledge, you give yourself minimum choices. Why my husband is dumb? Knowledge, object of knowledge, husband, dumb, accept. See? Because when I was making fun with these wives, they scolded me. Swami, you always make fun with the wives. So I am now making with the gents. Till they scold me. See, I am not biased. On the contrary, if you see, the world is not biased. Do you know 2 movies, Hindi movies? Movies regarding the ladies is Teen Deviya. Isn't it? You are glorified as the goddesses. And about the gents, 3 idiots. Now, how much more respect you want to tell me? So, jnanam, karma, dvau padartho, vastu tantratmakau. Therefore, if you are following the path of knowledge, do not give yourself any choices. In karma, there is a choice. Kartum, nakar, akartum, anyatha kartum. It is possible. See? And that is what we do. See, it is so cold. I have gone to, Kumbh Mela and it is very cold. I had to take bath, but it is so I can't do. Then what is to be done? Simply stand on the bank and say, Gange Chaya Muni Chaya Godavari Saraswati. See? Therefore, in karma, you have a choice. In knowledge, you have no choice. Like you are divine. No choice. Jabardasti, haan. But I don't feel I am divine, but you are divine, yaar. You are not Jiva, you are divine. Jabardasti, yes. Therefore, jnanan moksha. When you recognize your divine nature, you are liberated. Na karmabhyaha, not by karma. See? Therefore, when Babajis are received with a Purna Kumbha, that Purna Kumbha is to wash his feet. Because they come walking, dirty feet, so they have to clean it. So, na karmana na prajaya dhane na tyage neke amritatvamanshu na karmana. Karma will create, it will have choice, it can destroy. Knowledge only reveals what is what. And therefore, meditation is not doing anything, but discovering what is. So, jnanan mokshaha na karmabhyaha iti Vedanta Dindimah. Now, those who are this karma-oriented, they all the time think only in terms of that because they have not spent even one moment in the satsang to learn. See? Now, what is this law of karma? Be very attentive. We are all expert in blaming others for all the problems of our life. We are expert. If I am a husband, the cause of my misery is my wife. If I am a father, the cause of my misery is my son. See? Then what will be my spiritual practice? Try to improve the wife. Ashakya Anushtan. Or try to improve the son. You forget he is your son, he cannot be improved. And whole life goes into that. We blame them. So spiritual practice is, first step, we are 100% responsible for everything that happens in our life. First step. We are all expert in blaming others. I am miserable because of my son. I am miserable because of my boss. I am miserable because of the government. No. We are 100% responsible for everything that happens in our life. Number one step on the spiritual path. Once we take this, then we start thinking. If I take that I am miserable because of my wife, what will be my step? Next step? Next step will be try to improve the wife or change the wife. It will be a reaction. On the contrary, when I take that everything is happening only exclusively because of me, so this I must disappear. Commit suicide? No. Then understand who is miserable. Then you will come to know husband is miserable, not the man. You are all my gurus, I learned from you. One husband came to me and asked this question, Swamiji, I am so fed up of my wife, what should I do? I said, even Rama was fed up, what can I do? Had Rama was not followed by Sitaji, there would not have been any problem, But I also want to come. Don't come there. It's so bad. There are, wild animals and rakshasas and no proper place to stay. Don't come. Stay at home. You have got a big palace and all that. No, I won't. But why? There are 3 at home. 3 mother-in-laws. And in the forest, no mother-in-law. So, he told me, the husband, why I am unfortunate that she is troubling me. I said, look here, simple ganit, jnanam, jnanat moksha. That's what we are learning. I said, in the last life, you have tortured her. And therefore, to take revenge, she followed the Karwa Chauth. Now, she will not leave you for next 7 lives. Oh God, 7 lives, yes. Then what is to be done? Now stop blaming her. Start behaving properly, lovingly with her. Then what will happen? Then, in the next life, she will not be your wife. Really? Agreed. Now tell me what I have done. What should be understood? We were in earlier body where this body was not there. We are in this body. Next life, this body will not be there. What should be understood? Rebirth. Karma. No. What should be understood is we are a continuous, unbroken existence. That is the purpose. What we call Tatparya Nirnay. Moral of the story. But the moral of the story we don't understand, and we take this karma so seriously, and therefore we suffer. See, friends, therefore recognize, childhood has come and gone, we are the same. Teenage has come and gone, we are the same. Middle age has come and gone, we are the same. So many retreats have come and gone. Asangoham, punah. See? After some time, we become professional satsangi. A challenge to the Mahatmas. Try. See, my friends. Therefore, jnanat mokshaha na karmabhyaha. So don't get involved too much in karma. Limit yourself and learn from every experience. Spiritual life is not becoming extraordinary. Remain ordinary. Iti Vedanta Dindimah. Continuing further. Is 7, 8. Shrotavya Shravya Rupa Udvau Padarthau Sukha Dukkhadau Shrotavyam Brahma Naivanyata Iti Vedanta Dindimah. Shrotavya, worthy of listening, and ashravya, not worthy of listening. There are two things, two words. Which are those? Shrotavya sukhadau, sukhada. That having heard which you discover happiness. And the other ashravya, what is not worthy of listening, if you listen to that, it gives you miseries. So what is that which reveals our happiness? Shrotavyam Brahma Rupa, na anyat. And what is anyat? The samsara. So when you will think about the world, you can never be happy. And when you think about or listen about the truth in the satsanga, you will be happy. See? Many years before, that was my probably first or second, I did my first lectures in Allahabad. And then they said, Swamiji, now in Gurugram, Gurgaon, our relation is there. I have called him. You go there, they will organize satsang for you. I said, all right. I went there. They were sitting in a Matador bus. Swamiji, you have come, very good. Now the house is here. Then the servant will be there. Our grandfather is there. You can talk to him. And we are all going. And they left. And I became so frustrated because I came with a view to conduct a Gita, Jnana, Yagya, and only I was on fire. Frustrated. Then I went to nearby temple and standing before the Lord. Maybe I was talking loudly, I don't know. So that Panditji said, Maharaji, what is problem with you? I wanted to bring out the venom. I said, see, they called me, but there is nobody, only one old man. What will I talk to them? And they want me to talk to them, Gita and Upanishad. He said, Maharaji, do you know, Bhagavad Mahapuran was told by 1-to-1. Shukdev ji told to Parikshit ji. Satsanga is always 1-to-1. See what a change it is. And then I came and I continued. And that old man sitting there, and I was sitting and talking. And he was Sthita Pragya. Any joke, even the walls were laughing, but he was stone. I was thinking, is it a Sthita Pragya? And after everything was over, then I asked him, everything is fine? When those people came back home, I said, hey, your grandfather is very calm and quiet, bilkul. All the talks he listened very quietly, without any reaction. Swamiji, he is deaf. Can you imagine? My heart was coming out of me. This is what I feel many times when I am talking to somebody, you get somebody like that. A challenge. Has ke dikhao. So, Shrotavyam Brahma. If you are listening about the divine, you can never be tense. दिमाग और तबला हमेशा चढ़ा के नहीं रखते. When there is a need, then you tighten it. After over, then ढीला करो ना. See? No, spirituality. Shrotavyam Brahma Naivanyat iti Vedanta Dindimah. So how do you know whether you are walking the path of knowledge? You will be happy not because of, but in spite of. Chintya chintya padarthau dvau Vishranti Shrantidayakau Chintyam Brahma Param Nanyata Iti Vedanta Dindimaha Chintya, achintya. Chintya is worthy of thinking about. Achintya, which is not worthy of thinking about. Dau padartha. These are the two words. What they say? Vishranti shranti dayako. When you think about the divine, you will be at peace with yourself. And when you think about the world, you will be ashranti dayako. You will be most miserable in this world. See? It's so simple, it's not difficult. We are all the time thinking objectively. See? Instead of why this is happening, find out to whom it is happening. See? These are the basics of spiritual life. Normally we react with the world. Don't react. Take every difficult situation as a challenge and win over. We are here not just to live. We are here to succeed in life. See? And success is in this very life. We become an instrument through which the divine expresses in his full glory. An expression of the divinity is only happiness. See? Chintya chintya padarthodvo vishranti shranti dayago. And when you are thinking about the world, you will keep on, there is no end to it. See? So, the truth is infinite. You cannot think about infinite twice. See? Sound. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah. You can repeat it. Now instead of sound, make silence as the object of your experience. You cannot repeat. The truth is infinite. With that experience, move in this world, left and right, but untouched by anything. Otherwise, small little things make us so miserable because we are CEO. You watch all these necktie-dhari people. Even if you take a screwdriver and put in their armpit, they will not laugh. Gambiran. The time. We are here only to express happiness. There is no other purpose. You tell me you get married for what? For becoming miserable? No. You get married to be happy. Then why don't you continue with that? So Amiji, you will understand when you get married to my wife. Don't justify you are miserable. This is the meaning. Chintyam Brahma. See? Just one example. You have gone to Kailash, calm and quiet, so serene. Everybody is at peace. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. This experience, Chintya. Other thing, you have gone to a slaughterhouse where the animals are brought, they are hung upside down with the rear legs, and then their jugular vein is cut, all the blood is removed, and then their skin is stripped off. Two examples. In the first, what you felt, the second, what you felt. So when you think about the divine, you will never be miserable. And all those who are miserable, they are not thinking about God. They are thinking about, oh God, you have to give me such a nice son who will listen to me, okay? Apne avkat pehchano. So Chintyam Brahma Param Nanyat. Whenever you think about others, you will never be happy. Think about the divine, you will be always happy. Continuing further. Dheya dheya padarthodvau. Dhi samadhya samadadau. Samadhidau. Dhyatavyam brahma naivanyata. iti Vedanta Dindimah. Dheya, adheya, dvau padartho. There are two words. Dheya, worthy of thinking about, and adheya, worthy of not thinking about. What they do? The first, dheya, the samadhi, the one when you think about something divine, your mind will merge in the divine. See? The best example I can think is, if we take a bowl of water and in there we put an ice cube and do nothing, just relax. What will happen? In due time, that ice cube will dissolve in the water without making a noise and without leaving a footprint behind. In the same manner, when you think about the infinite, you disappear. So thinking about God is equal to not thinking about the world. See? But not going to sleep. Important aspect. So, dhyatavyam Brahma. Bruhatvad Brahma. Make infinite as an object of your experience. See? Now, what is infinite in this world? Everything that is cognized through our sense organs, mind and intellect is finite. See? For example, with the eyes, we see the forms. They are finite. Now, the forms are many because one form is divided from, separated from the other by the space, which is formless. See? So, these are four fingers only because in between there is space. Now, if you focus your attention on the space, then how many fingers are there is not the issue. You cannot count how many spaces. The space is one without a second. Same thing about the sounds. Sounds are many, silence is one. So dhyatavyam Brahma means what? Make these two as your support and sit quiet. This is not doing meditation. This is experiencing our own being. For the forms, try these experiments. When you are sitting in a room, absolute darkness to such an extent that you cannot see anything, including your own hand. Then, after you sit quietly, keep your eyes open. Now see what is the experiment. When we keep the eyes open, what is happening? Eyes are seeing. So seeing is happening. Because it is absolute darkness, eyes cannot see the darkness. So there is nothing to see. When there is nothing to see, seer is not born. So what is the experience? Seeing without the birth of a seer is divinity. In this you will not get tired. If I have to see so many objects, every time I have to change the focal length. See what are the qualities. You will get tired. But if you are seeing, dekho suno mat bolo, if you are seeing, but seer is not born, then differences will not make an impact on us. See? Similarly, with reference to sound, there also give it a try. First, do not produce sound. Do not talk to yourself. First technique. So what has happened? The mind has dissolved in consciousness. There is one text, Tripura Rahasya. In that, in one of the chapters, it is distinctly brought out. Every one of us goes through Nirvikalpa Samadhi every day, dozens of times. Alas, we don't recognize that. We know the waking experience, we know we are in waking. We know the dream also. We know the deep sleep also. But although we go through the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, but because we do not know this is Nirvikalpa Samadhi, we are not benefited. So this is the technique. When you do not talk to yourself, you are not sleeping, your eyes are open, you are seeing. But because you are not talking about what you are seeing, your mind is no more a mind, it is dissolved in the consciousness. Mind talks about something specific. Consciousness is non-specific experience. Digestion, experience through the mind. Then headache, experience through the mind. These are finite experiences. But only the experience of being. And this can happen when? When the experiencer is not born. And therefore, first step, do not talk to yourself. This data is with you now, your own data. Add one more parameter. Not only do not talk to yourself, also listen to silence. Listening to silence means not getting disturbed by any sound. This is the meaning. Dheya, adheya, padarthau dvau. Di samadhi, asamadhidau. So when our theme is infinite, we end up in the divine. Therefore Upanishad says, every night when we sleep, ahar ahar brahma gamayati, we are one with the divine. Our deep sleep is God realization in an ignorant state. Gains are always through knowledge, not through action. See? It's so simple it is. Whatever we gain is always through knowledge, either through sense organs or mind or intellect. The stones and bricks have no knowledge because they don't have these instruments of knowledge. See, friends, one example I had given, created and given. One person, a CBI, you know CBI? Chronic bachelor individual. They are always searching for bhabi, 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 bhabi. So he went to his friend, and the friend was a doctor, and he said, "Hey, you are looking different. What is the problem? Is there any problem?" No, I have no problem. Doctor said, "I have no problem, but you are looking disturbed." He said, "Disturbed? Yes, I am." Why? See, this ticket, lottery ticket, has come. One, it is in my wife's name. Now it is fetching her $10 million. Now I am worried how to tell her. If I tell her, she will collapse. She won't be. Now she doesn't know, so she is okay. The moment she knows, she will collapse. I don't know how to. Don't worry, yaar, what for I am? He goes. Bhabhi, how are the things? कुछ चाय पकौड़े हो जाए? हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल भैया बैठो. And while eating pakodas and chai, he said, casually, Bhabhi, suppose you get $10 million lottery, what will you do? Bhaiya, where will I get? I am so unfortunate. Suppose you get, what will you do? I'll give you half of it. He dies. देखो महाराज, ध्यातव्य समाधिदौ. Living in the divine is not an accident, it is our natural state. We will not get shocked. But when you gain or lose in the relative world, you are bound to suffer. Therefore, if you have to think, don't think, what will I get when my son will be married and then he will create problem for his wife and for me also. Then what we'll do? Should we go to court? And then constantly, go. See? Our mind is a poultry farm. Non-stop, going on, go. Externally we show we are Shanta. But inside, tufan. See? Those who are talking patapat, they are clean-minded. Those who keep the thing inside, dangerous. See? Therefore, dhyatavyam brahma. If you have to think about something higher. Na anyat iti Vedanta Dindimah. Now, after this, the teacher goes to the next verse, 11th verse. Yogino bhogino vapi tyagino ragino picha jnanan moksho na sandeha iti Vedanta Dindimaha. Whatever may be the path that you are following, yoginaha, the yogi. See? Tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam. If you are following the path of yoga, what is yoga? Yogaha chittavritti nirodhaha. Tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam. These are the two sutras, they go together. But you will see normally they separately explain them. That is wrong. Because tada drashtuhu sarupe avasthanam is the second sutra. The first sutra is yogaha chittavritti nirodha. Tada. Whenever tada comes, it is preceded by yada. Like Bhagavad Gita, yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutthanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. Yada tada, they go always together. Can you write a letter like this? Therefore, what is therefore? There is no reference. So when it is said here, this yogaha chitta vritti nirodha tada means what? Yada, when your mind is free from the impact of thoughts. Thought-free mind is God realization. That is the meaning. But they waste their time only in chitta vritti nirodha, chitta vritti nirodha. It never happens. See? Therefore, yoginaha, unless they know this, they will struggle. Bhoginaha, even those who are indulgent, they also can realize the truth only through knowledge. How? Be attentive. Suppose I like something to eat. Now, if I do not get it, I become miserable. If I get it, I am happy. Now, when it is going on and on, one day by God's grace, I start thinking, this object gives me happiness when I eat. Is that happiness coming from the object? See? Suppose I am a Bengali. Then Bengali, he is the one who likes Rasgulla. So I keep on eating one Rasgulla, happiness 100, second Rasgulla, happiness 99, third Rasgulla, happiness 98, as the number of the Rasagullas eating goes on, to that extent the happiness goes down. Then a stage comes, no, I cannot eat. No, at least maybe about another 10 you eat. I know I can't eat even one. But you are very happy. Now analyze. If happiness was the content of Rasgulla, everybody should be happy by eating Rasgulla. But it doesn't happen. You give a Rasgulla to a Malayali. Hey, useless. They squeeze it out like a dead rat. But for a Bengali, Brahmanandam Paramasukha. See, friends, therefore, like the fire is hot for everybody, the objects that we enjoy and indulge, they are not the source of happiness. But then I cannot deny my experience. When I get that thing, I am happy. Now start thinking, Jnaninaha, Jnanat Mokshaha. Start thinking. What you have to think? That when I want something, exactly what happens? The want or the desire is an agitation in the mind. Disturbed mind is full of desires. I want that, I want that, I want. You get it. I want more, you get more. I want still more, you get still more. Then a stage comes, now I don't want. See? Why? Now the desire for that object has died. Therefore, desire-free mind is God realization. All of us go through this divine experience or nirvikalpa samadhi every day, dozens of times, but we don't recognize that. Jnanat mokshaha, na sandehaha. Now, analyze. In deep sleep, we have no sense of being limited, body, and there is no sense of otherness, objects. Net result, there is no desire. So, desire-free experience is God realization. And it can happen only jnanat mokshaha. Gain is always through knowledge, not through action. So jnanat mokshaha na sandeha. There is no doubt about it. Iti Vedanta Dindimah. Therefore, don't waste your time only in karma upasana. Learn from your every single experience. And as you learn, then you will be closer to your blissful self. See? If your house is next to a DJ studio, where all the time the dance, music and all that going on. I was somewhere, I still remember that, I can't forget. Next to my place of stay, there was another people's house, and you know what they were? They were the bandwala of the marriages. So they used to do the practice whole day. No, I can't do anything. I have to get it free. Without marriage. And now this is example. If we are free from the desire, desire-free mind is a neighbor of happiness. Desire is a barrier between us and happiness. Therefore, don't get too much involved in this world. No desires. Know this. Continuing further, na varna ashrama sanketaihi, na karma upasana divihi, Brahmajnanam vina moksha iti Vedanta Dindimah. The gain is always through knowledge. There cannot be gain without knowledge. Knowledge is the only means through which the gain is attained. See? Another example, it happened in Kerala. One girl, very intelligent, and she was expecting her to be in the merit class. But it so happens, one of her papers, she thought that it has not done very well. So therefore she was frustrated, and in that frustration she committed suicide. And when the results came, she was in the merit list. See? And therefore, highest priority in our life should be knowledge. Knowledge, which knowledge? Undifferentiated knowledge. What is undifferentiated knowledge? Undifferentiated knowledge is non-specific knowledge. Red is not yellow, yellow is not blue, blue is not white, white is not black. All colors are specific, mutually exclusive. But all colors are shown by the same vision which has no differentiation, no color, no form. Therefore, knowledge is undifferentiated. What is seen through the knowledge is differentiated. But normally what happens? We give undue importance to the objects with differences, and therefore the samsara begins. And therefore, if we rise above these specialities, separate status, you are slowly coming back to your own divine nature, and this is exactly what happens when we go to sleep. Going to sleep is what? Only this much. We discard all special status. I am rich, I am poor, I am intelligent, I am over-intelligent, I am successful, I am a failure, I am husband, I don't know why. Slowly, slowly you discard everything and come back to nothing. This is Nirvikalpa Samadhi. You have not understood anything. You are standing under that experience. See? Therefore, whatever path you follow, Varna, Ashrama, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi, Sanketaihi, various kinds of what you call the signs you put on your head, the full stop, U-turn, railway lines, electric posts. Put anything, doesn't matter. It has nothing to do. But then why the Mahatmas put? Just to protect themselves from the people. Therefore, Varnashrama Sanket, na karma upasanadivi. Not by doing the karma, I will come to realize, I will be happy, no, nothing. Na upasanadivi. Doing upasana. You know why we are not discovering happiness, although we do all our karma, all our duties, all our obligations, we fulfill. Yet we are not happy. What is the reason? We do so much of upasana. See? There will be huge, huge posters in the house. You know, the best mandir, if you want to see, are the Tamilians. The whole wall is with so many pictures there, you know. And from there they take the whole chandanam, dip their fingers and no, how can you put it there? All gods there. And then the Devi says, okay, you are going to Shivji, I will check how you go there. See, friends, upasana and karma. Karma is done for purification of the mind, not for getting something. See, when you have that attitude, what will I get? Guarantee you will get frustration. See? And if you are doing everything, why? Time pass. A man with a time pass philosophy can never be miserable. See? But we are all the time, I have done so much, suffer. Nobody can help you. Therefore, karma is done for a time pass, karma is done because it is our need. Take these two things with you. Karma is our need. Nobody needs us. See? When you are thus able to recognize this, karma is our need. And karma is done for time pass. See? Like the other day, I was very much early, I got up, 3 o'clock I think. I thought it may be 4 o'clock, so I got up 3 o'clock. And then from 3 to 6:30, 3.5 hours. So all that was being to be done, it was done. Then now what to do? They are still 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Then start Vishnu Sahasranam. So somebody, Swamiji, you listen to Vishnu Sahasranam? I said, no, he is chanting, I am sleeping. Relax, man, relax. Life is absolute time pass. Therefore, karma. And upasana is not meant to propitiate God's will or His blessings. Upasana is done for the purification and single-pointedness of the mind. Our mind is not available to us when we want. Upasana is a technique by which we train our mind to remain focused on one theme for a longer period of time. That is the purpose of upasana. And therefore, with this knowledge, then Brahma-jnanam vina moksha iti Vedanta Dindimah. Without the Brahma-jnanam, there cannot be liberation. Whatever path you may be following, ultimately, gain is always through knowledge and not through action. See? Continuing further. Asatya sarva samsaro rasa bhasadi dushitaha upeksho brahma vijneyam iti Vedanta Dindimah. Sarva samsaraha asatyaha. The whole relative world is just a dumb, impossibly required thing. It's not required. Why? Rasa bhasadi dushitaha. Rasa abhas. Rasa abhas means what? There is a imagination that this will be a source of happiness. See? Wherever the love marriages happen, what happens there? Without her I cannot live, without her I cannot live. After marriage, because of her I cannot live. So earlier it was the rasa abhas, that she is the source of happiness. See? Then the mistake is recognized. See? But they can't delete. When husband came, Swamiji, I don't know what to do. My wife is so terrible. I don't know how to get out of it. I said, divorce, yaar, you will get another wife. I can't divorce. Why? She earns. All the miserable husbands, they deserve to be miserable. See? If you are a real seeker of truth, and your wife is bhayanak, and yet you are happy, then you are following Vedanta. If your wife is understanding, loving, helping you, therefore you are happy, you are dumb. See, friends, in short, don't be happy because, be happy in spite. That is Vedanta Dindimah. See? Therefore, asatya sarva samsara rasa bhasadi dushitaha upeksha. Upeksha means remain indifferent. Don't get involved with anything or anybody on any issue. See? We don't have to worry about anybody in this world. Relax, relax. See? I don't know what is going to happen. If you don't know, forget. If you know, be prepared. But we have got the third option. We worry. See? And worrying becomes our second nature. One old lady, her children told me. Now, old lady, children will never be young. So the children were 65, 70, 75. So they told me, Swamiji, tell mummy, she's all the time worried about our grandchildren. That will be her great-grandchildren. You tell her. So they get the work done through us. So I went. I said, Mama, complain against you. You are unnecessarily worrying about everything. She scolded me. This is the only thing I can do. If I don't worry, what will I do? Very right. I said, Mama, you are right. Continue. That becomes our second nature. Constantly worried. And those who are not worried, they are considered as irresponsible. See, he is not worried. Irresponsible. He is not worried. He is happy. That they will not say. See? A worried person never likes a happy person. See? So, upeksho brahma vidneya. Therefore, be indifferent to this world. This world has always been like this. Don't try to improve anybody. God failed to improve us. Therefore, brahma vidneyam. If something is worthy of knowing in this world is our divine nature, which is infinite, one without a second. Brahma vidneyam iti Vedanta Dindimah. This word Brahman in Vedanta is formless, attributeless reality. Nirgun Nirakar. The same Brahman in the yoga is Paramatma, with attributes, controller, and without form is formless. The same Brahman on the path of devotion is Saguna Sakar, with attributes and with form. Now we are studying Brahma Vidneya. Therefore, get out of anything special and come back to the non-specific experience. Experience of drop. Experience without experiencer. Net result, neither success nor failure, neither gain nor loss. This is the principle. Now, this principle we have to work upon. Like, this is the law of gravity. Now you work upon it. But I don't believe. I am not a Britisher. Then jump from the 100th floor. What will happen? By the time you come down, you will be disappearing, disintegrated. Therefore, focus attention on something higher in life. Otherwise, whole life will go only in that. What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Nothing you will get in life. Spiritual life is not gaining something, but losing everything. Come to a point where further loss is not possible. That aheyam anupadeyam, that which cannot be denied, and therefore that which cannot be gained is our essential nature. Discover through knowledge and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.